Good morning. It's 7 o'clock in a couple of minutes. 7:15, so I'll be up. I slept well last night. It was one of the best night's sleeps I've ever had. This ground is like nice and soft. You can't complain. I don't want to get up right now because it's about 46 according to the forecast degrees outside. I mean, I had to wake on and off because one, it started to rain and I wanted to check on everything. And two, I needed to go to the bathroom and it wasn't even that cold at the time. So the fact that it's cold now astonishes me. Slow to get up this morning. 7:33. Somehow I fell back to sleep. I gotta give props to this REI tent, man. They designed this very well. The ventilation between this bad boy is solid. All right, so here's the perfect example. So this is the top of my tent, and look how much space is in between the top of the tent and the rainfly. And if you look over here, it's like the same thing. It's almost like they decided to give, if you look here, yeah. They decided to give, try to show you guys, at least a 2-inch gap, naturally, between the rainfly and the tent itself. And I think that's good because last night, there wasn't a lot of condensation build up. Not at all. I didn't have to worry about that much. And I felt very secure in my tent. So with my 2-person Eureka, it has so much space in there that I would slide off the sleeping pad. I didn't even slide off the sleeping pad not once in here, because I knew I had a tight space. There was nowhere for me to move. So psychologically, in my mind, there was no need for me to toss and turn and, do whatever. And I think that's why I got a good night's sleep. Also, that splashback that I talked about, that splashback that I talked about in regards to heavy rain, it can come down and come underneath the rainfly. It happened last night. With these walls here, the high walls, yeah, rain, with the nod entry into my tent, and that's good. If it would have been a standard tent, I would have been afraid of that, and that's the reason why I didn't get the land shin and some of the other tents that you use a trekking pole for, because they didn't have a high enough bathtub for me. I'm very particular about how my tents are, very particular about how my tents are, because I want that protection. I don't ever want outside elements to come into my tent. Anything I create inside, I get it, but when it's an outside element, I can't have that. I'm not gonna have a good enough time. So it's down to 46 degrees today. It's gonna be like a high, I think, of 50. I might be wrong. I have to go back and look at it. I'll put the temperatures down below. I gotta get dressed. I really don't want to. I gotta get dressed. I gotta take these clothes off and put on the clothes from yesterday. So I'm still at the campsite. It's 8:36. I'm not in a rush to leave. I mean, this place is beautiful. Completely different from yesterday. The colors are just like darker and it pops. I mean, listen to the water. It's almost as if it's singing a continuous song. I don't know. I actually woke up this morning when I first opened my tent to look outside, and like just the beauty of it all. I started to get teary-eyed. Don't know why. I guess it's what they mean by forest bathing. I know I'm not alone, but as of right now, it's just me. Let me show you. Look at that. Put that in perspective. It's just me. You have all of this. I'm no longer satisfied with what I do. It's lost its lust. It's lost this challenge and this wildness. I'm becoming old. And my job requires me to be very physical sometimes. And with my body feeling the way it feels, and with the newer generation coming in, the way that they're coming in, I just know that it's time for me to retire. I was trying to push past, the standard retirement years by trying to promote and things of that nature, which I'm still going to try to promote. It's money, can't knock that down. But once I meet my retirement requirements, I'm going to move on and do something different. I have an idea of some things that I want to do. I got to do some more research. They require me to move, things of that nature. But I'm not looking to give my all to this job anymore. It's been a good career. I've had fun doing it. I've had fun traveling. I've had fun training. I've had fun seeing different new things. I've done and see things that my dad has been so proud of me of. But in the end, as you get older, 20-year-old Papa Bear isn't the same as 37-year-old Papa Bear. Which, by the way, today's my birthday. And coming out here was a birthday gift that Mama Bear gave me. She knew I needed it. It's funny, I don't feel 37 though. Where my campsite is. So, I'm right next to the river. I actually did find a spot. I'm about 10 feet, 15 feet from the river. Surprisingly, the way I found it is that I was going up trail, which is up there, and I'm sitting there walking, and I happened to look back because I thought I heard someone talking. It's almost like the forest was talking to me. Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna go with it. And I turned around and I saw several campsites. And so I came down, was looking further up there, and I'm like, yeah, those aren't suitable. I don't like that. And I turned back around after going that far up and walked past this section right here for the second time. I was like, wait a minute. All right, I've moved a couple branches out the way. It might be solid. Now just imagine if this had all leaves on it. The foliage would be incredible. So I would be technically stealth camping, right next to the river. So I get some water, which I'm not going to get any water. I got 2.2 miles. I'm just going to grab a liter of water and hightail out of here. So I think I might grab another 2 liters. At least, I think I always leave with 2 liters. I'm gonna stick to my rule. My rule is always leave with 2 liters. I'm gonna leave with 2 liters. But I want to show you the REI tent. It held up very nicely. Very impressed with it. The bad boy's pretty warm. I was warm in there. It was like 69 degrees, I think. And it was pretty warm out there. So yeah, very impressed with this tent. So that's the cool thing about having this vestibule is that even though I can't see outside as I make my dinner, my breakfast, I can at least sit with the tent open and make my food. Kind of sucks that I can't enjoy it because the flies immediately started coming out. But hey, can't have everything in life. But that would have been perfect birthday present to myself if I was able to have this open and eat. So this is pretty much my trash for the entire 3 days. I got a packet of pasta sides, not pasta sides, what is it called? Chicken voila that I didn't get a chance to finish because they came out nasty. Wasn't fully cooked. So I got some Cliff Bars, which is actually good. I'm not into nuts, but when you're hiking, when you're starving, they are delicious. And I also got me a Lar Bar, because those are 2 things that are gonna get me back home today. And then I have, as always, way too much food. So I have me some oatmeal, which I'm going to eat some oatmeal. That's the strawberry kind. And then I also have a Pop-Tart that's also going to help me get back where I need to go. So, and I still have, it's interesting because I'm always afraid that I'm going to run out of food. And it's never the case. Never the case. Or if I'm gonna get lost. It's never the case. So this is re-dehydrated food that I made, chicken voila. Yeah, it didn't work out well this time. So when I get home, I'm gonna experiment with this some more and see what happened. And then this is my broccoli and cheese pasta sides. Yesterday I had the teriyaki chicken. That was delicious. And then I have, it's hard to get to, 4 of these bad boys left. I can only eat 1 of these. I can only stomach 1 of these. So what I'm thinking is if I ever do the Appalachian Trail, I just know to take 4 a day and then probably supplement the protein need by bringing a shaker with me and just like doing a protein smoothie that way. There's plenty of water and this powder, so it's light as hell. Debating on if I'm going to eat some hot cocoa, if I'm going to drink some hot cocoa. I'm debating on that. And then I have another pack of oatmeal, which I don't know if I'm going to mix them because there's already 2 in here. So I think I'm going to leave it as it is and save for another hiking trip. So one good thing about all this is that at least I'm learning in regards to how much food to bring with me and like what actually works. So I've heard, you know, people say that you shouldn't bring protein with you when you're on the Appalachian Trail. Well, you need protein at night. If you're starting in the dead of winter, you need protein to stay warm. And that protein is better for me health-wise than just taking in all that carbohydrate. So I'd rather go for the protein, get the muscles. If I gain weight, yeah, but I'm gonna get thin though. I'll get thin. But I gain weight, that's fine with me. And then I got an emergency, which I'll probably drink this when I get back to the car. I've been drinking this at the end of the day. just to put the electrolytes back into my body so I can recover at night. And I've noticed that this has helped. These are actually work better than Propel. So at first I didn't like them, but the problem was I wasn't putting the right amount of product in them. So when I do it, I only put about that much water in it, and I put that much in there. So yeah, I know it's like strong. That's how I like it. I like my stuff strong. You know, let me smack me in the face and whatnot. So yeah, so let me go ahead and just put this stuff in here and just start cooking. Stop babbling. All packed up. That's where I was at. That's where I stayed dry. Relatively good sight. Somewhat of a incline going towards the river, but that's how nature is designed. My head slept on that end. My feet was on that end. I had my backpack in there as well on that end. So let me get out of here. These flies, I call them. Back on trail, man. If you know who that is, put that in the comment below. Follow this trail, and if you can see, of course, there's a mountain in front of me. Well, I should be following this trail, following along this mountain, which sends me over that, I believe, a ridge of these two mountains right here. That direction is the AT and Skyline Drive, so I go back that way. There is a water source up here. Looks like it's coming out of the mountain, which is very cool. If you look down right there, it's almost like a underwater cave. The camera's not giving it justice, but I'm enjoying it. So if anyone does this trail, when you get on this part of the loop, there is water up here. Always seasonal dependent, but there's water here. What I'm end up doing is keeping straight and going up that way. And it looks like I'm right. The two mountains that I talked about earlier, I'm going in between those two to take me back to Skyline Drive. So, pretty cool. Out here. So I fell for the second time, backpacking. I had to take my pack off because I couldn't close my side pocket. Because I went to put some hand sanitizer on my hand because I was going to eat some food. I got the Pop-Tarts I was going to finish up to make the rest of this trip. And so I couldn't get my pocket to close, so I decided to take my backpack off. And then I was like, you know what? If I'm going to take it off, I'm going to take a break. So I'm sitting here behind this rock, which is a nice little view on trail. Just making sure no one's coming. And I'm going to get some of my emergency action on. Get some electrolytes in my system because I'm almost done with this. So I might as well, kick it out with as much energy as I can. Not going fast, but just having, a well-run machine with some energy and electrolytes in the system. I urinated and my pee kind of came out, not the color that I wanted. It wasn't dark brown, but it was not the color that I wanted. This is gorgeous. It's quiet. And I'm kind of cold, but I'm not like hypothermic cold. So I wish I had some more hot cocoa, because I would actually warm that up right now and drink that. So I think, side note, anytime I go backpacking and it's shoulder weather, 2 packets of hot cocoa, 1 while hiking, 1 after hike. So if I have lunch like I'm doing right now, sitting on trail, hot cocoa to put some heat back in the body, hot cocoa after the fact. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Out of here. The trailhead is less than 50 yards away, and the incline, it's okay. It's letting me know that I put in some work. And I paused because I just had to reflect on what I did for the last 3 days. This is my first 3-day solo hike. The first one I tried to do with Hazel Trail didn't work out so well because I got there that night. I slept in a car. So theoretically, it was an overnight hike. But this trip right here, my first multi-day solo hike, and that's a milestone. Some of you guys, you may not understand, but for those that shoot to do this, you'll understand. That's what this video is for y'all. Anyone else that's aspiring to get outdoors and do this, I'm gonna tell you something, it's not easy. Because if it was, everyone would do it. Everyone wants to glow, but no one's putting to work. You gotta used to being uncomfortable. Two of those people I stole this reference from. If you know who they are, put it in the comments below. But I'm done with this hike. Once I step off this trailhead, I got like maybe 50 feet, 100 feet to the parking lot. And I go home. I came here 36, and I'm leaving here 37. It's almost like a whole year passed me by. Nah, I'm messing. No different, none the wiser. Just aware. Just a little more aware. So normally I do my propaganda. I tell you guys the whole like, subscribe crap. I'm just gonna post the icons on the screen and you guys know what to do. I'm gonna take these last couple steps to reflect on what I have achieved here today. Because that's all that really matters right now. So with that being said, I'm Papa. Thank you for tuning in and watching me. Happy hike, happy life. Or happy life, happy hike. How y'all doing? Yeah. Good climb down too. So, have a good day.
You too.